Hello, and welcome to the Media Center. Over the next few minutes, you will be watching a very brief presentation that will give you some very valuable information about the Media Center. So sit back, listen carefully, because there will be a very brief quiz following the presentation. My name is Mrs. Force, and I am the Media Specialist at both the Barkalow and Eisenhower schools. Now, of course, I can't be in two places at one time, so I do have an assistant, and her name is Mrs. Hanson. When I am at one school, she is at the other school. So let's talk a little bit about the book checkout rules. You are allowed to check out either one or two books at a time, and the books can be checked out for up to 2 weeks. Of course, if you finish a book early, you can return it early and get another book. If you don't finish a book after 2 weeks, the book can be renewed. Checking out books is a very simple procedure. The first thing, obviously, that you're going to do is select a book. I am going to ask if you select a book and decide you don't want to check it out, please make sure you always put the book back exactly where you found it. If you don't remember where you found it, then put it in a place where one of us will find it, such as the top of the table or at the circulation desk, and we will make sure it gets put back on the shelf. Putting books back in the wrong place makes it very difficult for other students to find a book. So after you select your book, you're going to bring it up to the circulation desk. And on the circulation desk, you will find a list. This is a list of all the student names in alphabetical order, and next to each name there will be a number in red. This red number is your school ID number, which also serves as your book checkout number. You never have to memorize this number because the list will always be up on the circulation desk. So after you look your number up, you're going to hand me your book and tell me your number. The next thing you're going to do is take what we call a due date card, and you're going to put that card in a little envelope that can be found in the back cover of your book. The latest date on the due date card will tell you when the book is due. That date will always be 2 weeks after you check the book out. Always return books by putting them in the book slot that is located on the side of the circulation desk. It is very important that you never put books back on the shelf or any place else that have been checked out to you. They must be placed in the book return slot. Otherwise, we won't know that you returned the book. There may be times throughout the year that your teacher will let you come down to the Media Center for a variety of reasons. Maybe you want to check out a book, or maybe you just need a quiet place to get some work done, or maybe you need to print a document. Whatever the case may be, whenever you enter the Media Center without a teacher, you must sign in at the circulation desk. You will see a sign-in sheet right on top of the counter. Food and beverages are never allowed in the Media Center. This concludes the presentation. Please return to the orientation page on Mrs. Force's website. This is the link that is at the very bottom of the left-hand column. And you are going to take a very brief quiz that is located right after this presentation. Don't worry, You won't be graded on this quiz. I just want to know how much information you were able to learn by taking or looking at this presentation.